So in still looking at Job chapter 38, very famous chapter, all about the loosing of the bands of Orion, you're going to further understand what verse 35 means. Canst thou send lightnings that they may go and say unto thee, here we are? And remember, Satan was seen as lightning. He was seen and symbolized. His fall is like lightning. That lightning makes a crooked path, which further symbolizes the very same crooked serpent, the very same spiraling crooked serpent that we showed you on the drawing at the beginning of the series. Now you understand what a lightning rod is all about, and that this same luminous, piercing serpent now acts as the lightning rod to join the very physical, which is the fallen prince of this world, who he is seeking to be the prince of this material world, now piercing through the top of the head to unify with heaven. And that is going to be the symbolism of why this rod is also further symbolized as a phallus to symbolize the birth. And there you see Baphomet, which is further known and translated as wisdom, even further translated as Sophia, Greek for wisdom. There's the phallus, the very same luminous, crooked serpent rod of which they hope to pierce from the material and then birth and join with heaven, to be the union of the knowledge of both good and evil, to result in this fallen prince coming into the material world, both a spirit and now a material being. So the lightning, for the lightning rod that you see on the top of capitals and the such, is the perfect symbolism for the very same luminous rod that connects with this serpent that comes from the abyss, the material abyss, the beast out of the earth, now to join with the source of its power, this lightning from heaven, which is coming from none other than Satan himself. And to understand that, you have to see and know that there are three separate beings: Lucifer, Satan, and the devil. The devil is the fallen prince of this world, who they are setting up to become a material prince from the spirit kingdom. But Satan and Lucifer are still in the spirit, and they are still trying to strengthen and give power to their fallen prince that they're trying to set up in this world. That's the symbolism for the lightning rod, of which the fallen prince becomes this luminous rod, and now he's trying to connect with the power, even the source of his very power, the illumination of this lightning that descends from Lucifer through Satan to the fallen prince. Same symbolism. Same thing. Now, for those of you guys who think that I made a stretch here at verse 30, where I said that this translates literally into two places, these waters that are hid, connects up directly with the tribe of Ephraim, as we saw in Genesis, as we saw them being displayed even as this stone of Israel, the very shepherd of Israel. And they're also connected in Genesis chapter 49, connected directly to these waters of the deep that now you see that they're hiding. I told you that this was two places, one being the civilization at the North Pole, which is physical, and then it represents the spiritual holding place, which is under the Great Pyramid of Giza. We'll find that in connection to Ezekiel chapter 19, even 19.5, which is 19.5 circumscribed tetrahedral geometry, of which that pyramid itself is interlaced with fluently. So I said that there are two places here that Ephraim is representing in its hiding with the stone. And you guys might think that I'm making a stretch. No, I'm not at all. And I can tell you why. Ephraim, personal in tribal name, meaning two fruit land or two pasture lands. Ephraim is occupying two lands. He's getting his power from two sources: the living descendancy, the great civilization which is underneath the North Pole, which is connected to the legends of Atlantis, these great mighty men, and then he has got the source of his power that is hidden by the great stone of the great seal of the Pyramid of Giza. And then here we have Ephraim receiving his power from two separate locations, all connected to the very same beings. I'll be back.